Happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday evening. I haven't used a brush in so long, but I still rub my head as a nervous habit. I don't know why. There's no hair there are no locks there to run my fingers through, or have Joyce run her fingers through. Busy Monday. As you know, I've got a YouTube channel. I'm going to try to keep them shorter, more on message. I received in the mail today a 64-page document about somebody in our community. Whoever mailed that to me and spent a lot of money mailing it, I will look it over. One thing I won't do, as I won't do other people's bidding for them. There is a public interest to this topic. So at some point, the document that I received today in the mail, I will address. I also received today in the mail, third time since March, an anonymous letter that's also copied to county officials. There'll be a news story about it, about a potential zoning violation in Nottoway County. I'm glad to see the rainfall. We have needed some rain badly, and it may save this growing season, at least according to this city slicker wannabe farmer. But got a big lunch coming up. Big lunch I'm looking forward to this week. The town also is taking some very difficult action, the town of Blackstone, with council support and regrettably this mayor's support as well. The blight ordinance in Blackstone has to be enforced consistently. And there are times where it's going to be, from a humanitarian standpoint, difficult. This is one of these times. You'll see an ad in the paper on Wednesday about that. Oh, the Gables is sold, by the way. The Gables is sold. Don't know the exact price tag. All I have to say is Mr. Louis Anito and DMM Properties, y'all might be the best real estate investors in the history of Blackstone. Well done. Well done. And God bless you, Raj Patel, Nick Patel, your families, for the investment in Blackstone. My goodness. Our youngest daughter is going to get married next year. And I believe the site's going to be the end of Blackstone. So lots going on. So much. I had a great week. Lake Lure, North Carolina, already booked for next year. Already booked. My wife and I have not been repeating vacations. We're booking same place with the same great people for next year. And that's all I've got right now. I'm trying to handle a conflict that I have not been aware that existed, but people from all throughout town tell me that there's a person who for some reason is not happy with me, which is fine. There's numerous people like that. I've offered to neutral third parties who know this person to try to meet with them in their presence and find out what my transgression is, what I have done as the mayor that so upset them, or what I have not done. My patience is kind of wearing a little thin on that. I think we're going to have a little confrontation pretty soon, get it over with and find out what's going on, see where we stand. For those of you who like to exercise, I will tell you, I'm a runner. I ran last night in the rain. Paddleboarding, that week of paddleboarding, I've never felt more alive, more fit, more just in tune with body and soul than paddleboarding. So you're going to see me, you'll hear a lot about me doing that more. I'm nervous about the reservoir though, because I'm afraid if I go in at Jonesboro Bridge and the current's strong, I'll end up losing track and going over the dam or something. I don't know. That's one of my concerns there. Might have to enlist the help of Gary Wilkinson, who I know is a good paddleboarder, maybe the only really skilled paddleboarder in Nottoway County on Nottoway County waters. But I'm going to discuss also, I love how y'all all think you're outsmarting me. I was accused of pandering by two different people in two private Facebook messages. They use the word pandering and kowtowing both in the same message. So we're going to address who I pander to. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. Who Billy Colburn panders to, what I pander to. I pander to fairness. I pander to underdogs. I pander to those who think they're better than everybody else. I pander to those who just try to do the right thing. I don't like it when people like to take shots at others. And then when something trouble is in their backyard, all of a sudden they're bulletproof. Okay, I'll leave it at that. But and also something that there was a story in the paper about something I said at town hall about how requests need to be in writing. When a mayor or a member of council go to Food Lion or wherever, and someone bends their ear about, I need a ditch fix or I need curb and guttering, that is not a request. That is a suggestion. Requests need to be made in writing to either the town manager or the town council, and then the process takes place. We have had noisy, squeaky wheels try to dictate policy, and it creates an appearance that the town plays favorites. Philip Arms has been publicly asking for help for his ditch for at least 16 years, I'll say 20. He went through the proper process. He and his family came to town hall, made the request, and the request was granted. This thing about going to one council member or having someone say they're going to take care of it for you, and then, for example, there was a curb and gutter person on Lunenburg Avenue they've moved away, I've been told. They wanted curb and gutter. And so the process going through the proper protocol, and it would have died anyway, well-known opponents of the curb and gutter request were notified on weekends saying, hey, look out. And guess what happened? It took a life of its own on Facebook. Really wasn't fair to the people involved. There has to be a process. I'm not mad that the curb and gutter wasn't approved. I don't like how it was handled. And that's been last year, 2 years ago, but a lot on my mind. We're going to build this YouTube channel. We're going to be increasingly blunt and frank. Not that we have not been, but, you know, someone accused me the other day of, oh, you're planning a higher office. My plan is to be a better human being. Part of being a better and a healthier human being is going to be calling balls and strikes with a lot more intensity than maybe I have with the gavel. Maybe the gavel has handcuffed nature a little bit. Now, nature unbridled, still courteous, still respectful, still a big believer in the First Amendment, respecting others' opinions. Nature may become unbridled. That might be too much for some of y'all. That might be too much. I hope it's not. I hope it's not. No one wants to lose. Hell, the older you get, the fewer friends you want to lose, because as you get older, your inner circle gets smaller by default anyway. I don't need to make mine any smaller. I got a lot of folks who know me. I got a handful of call friends, man. Handful. That might be strong. Anyway, love to all. Be safe. Be grateful. Be the best you can be. Lake Lure. I cannot wait to go back. And it rained every day. It rained a part of every day. Haven't seen my wife in the water that much in my life, and we never touched bottom. Everywhere we were in the lake, you couldn't touch bottom. It was way over your head. The stunt, we're going to talk about the stunt. Walter Mack Osborne, all kinds of safety precautions were taken. Not to mention the fact I'm a very good swimmer. But again, there was help in case help was needed, because where I was doing that swim with the beer bottle perfectly above my head, lake water never got into the beer. It was about 80 feet deep. It was right before the dam, one of the deepest parts of Lake Lure. Got to run. It's Monday. I got a major story I'm fixing to write. Oh, and the land transfers this week. Oh my goodness, and the building permits. My goodness, y'all gonna be like in quiet mode reading the paper, telling people to shut up while you're reading the paper. The award-winning Courier Record. That's what that paper is. Love to all.